Good morning, everyone. I'm Aubrey Sarvis. I'm the new Executive Director of Service Members Legal Defense Network. What an amazing sight here. The American flag, thousands of them flying proudly here on our National Mall to honor 12,000 loyal soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and Coast Guardsmen. Men and women who represent our national pride. Our national pride turned into national shame. Each flag commemorates one man or woman who was dismissed from the military for one reason only, because he is who he is, because she is who she is, and somebody told. Patriots all, they salute the same flag every other American salutes, and pledge their allegiance to the same republic for which it stands, with liberty and justice for all. All, but not quite all. If you are gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender, deny it or forget it. These men and women joined the military to defend their country. They were fired because they were gay. Tomorrow, 2 more gays or lesbians will be dismissed, and 2 more the day after that. Every day, and every month, and every year, 2 Americans are kicked out of the service because they reveal they are gay or someone figured it out. In the 14 years since Don't Ask, Don't Tell went into effect, 12,000 loyal Americans who had sworn to defend their country were told their country didn't want them. Not because they were not qualified or needed, or their skills are not valuable, but because they are who they are, because they are gay. It stands against every principle of equity and fairness that this country claims to stand for. It is past time for Don't Ask, Don't Tell to go. It is time for the United States to join the UK, Canada, Israel, and the rest of the developed world and accept gays and lesbians simply as service members, without qualification, without reservation, without asking or telling. Ending Don't Ask, Don't Tell is not just about honoring and representing the more than 60,000 gay Americans on duty today, though that is part of it. It is also not just about the 1 million gay veterans who have served in our armed forces, though that is there too. But it is also, in a very real and fundamental way, about citizenship, civil rights, military readiness, and simple fairness for each and every one of us. Edward R. Murrow said it very well. Quote, "We cannot defend freedom abroad by deserting it at home." I look back to our beautiful Capitol, and I say to each senator, to each member of the House, restore our full citizenship. End this prejudice. I look to the White House, and I say, Mr. President, join us in this quest for equality. Support allowing all who are qualified the freedom to serve. And finally, I look across the Potomac to the Pentagon, and I echo the words of President Reagan. Mr. Secretary, tear down that wall. Mr. Gates, join us in proclaiming that every qualified man and woman straight or gay, has the right to serve our country freely and to be accorded the same respect and dignity and honor. Since the American Revolution, gay men and women have proudly worn our country's uniform. In every war this country has fought. We wear it with honor today in Iraq and Afghanistan. We have suffered and died on foreign fields, and we have come home grievously wounded. We have always been there, Mr. Secretary, and we are not going away. The wall of fear and prejudice must come down, just as it came down when President Truman ended racial segregation in the military in 1948, just as it did when President Gerald Ford signed the law opening the service academies to women in 1975. To all of you gathered here this morning, I ask you to join me proudly, humbly, saluting these 12,000 men and women who wore the uniform, who loved our country, who fought for all Americans, and who were forced out for one reason only: that they are gay. Attention must be paid. Fairness must be restored. If anyone then asked me the meaning of our flag, I say to him it means the right of men to be their own selves and to their liberties. Henry Ward Beecher, an American poet. Thank you.